My name is John Dobson. I'm Associate Professor of Entrepreneurship. Today I want to talk about how to use the 20-80 rule of Pareto optimal solutions to help entrepreneurs solve these wicked problems. So wicked problems are defined as recurring problems. In other words, persistent, you keep having this problem that are hard to define and even harder to resolve. And this tool of Pareto Optimal will help you sort of think about how to solve it. So Pareto was an Italian economist who determined that in nature, but also in business, this 20-80 rule seems to happen. In other words, what he found was 20% of the plants produced 80% of the seeds. And in business, we seem to find the same thing, that 20% of our customers produce 80% of our profits. And so there's something within this 20-80 rule, that rule of thumb, that tends to resonate and work well. On the inverse side, 20% of our problem, or 80% of our problems come from 20% of our customers. And so when we think about problem solving and you apply the Pareto optimal rule, it gives you a nice framework to think about how to solve a problem. And so when you're looking at the problem, let's say this is 100% of this wicked problem that you're having, if you do an analysis and look for the various elements, and for example, let's say there's 20 elements that are causing this wicked problem, if we map them out, this tends to be what happens. That we get to this inflection point that 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, about 20% of the problems, account for 80% of this pain point that we're facing. And so as an entrepreneur, what you want to do is look at addressing these problems because they'll have the greatest impact. If you address the problem that's here, it might take time and resources, but it only represents 1% of the issue that you're having. So as an entrepreneur, you want to address these high impact problems because they tend to have the biggest positive impact on your organization. And so think of those wicked problems, break them down into the various components, and think about the 1, 2, 3, or 4 of those elements that are causing the biggest pain or the biggest cause of this wicked problem. Address those, and the rest of it, you'll solve 80% of the problem. And the idea with the Pareto Optimal is perfect is the enemy of done, perfect is the enemy of done. So you don't need to get it all done. If you get 80% of the way there, it allows the organization to be more effective. Excellent, thank you very much.